I am so excited to introduce you to the people who make this show possible month after month. And we're going to take you behind the scenes so you can meet them all. But first, I want you to meet Corey Kile, who's the producer of the show. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Welcome to your show, Corey.
Thanks.
So, Corey, tell me, what's your favorite part about doing the show?
Well, working with you, of
Oh,
course.
geez Louise.
I like all of it. My favorite real part would probably be all the acts that we bring on and actually get to see like everything that's behind the scenes really develop. Some of my favorites were like when we had EJ Cameron on. He was just...
From Second City?
Yeah, from
the
Second
actor?
City. It was so cool to watch that all unfold. As far as my position, though, I really like working in the studio because I do a little bit more than produce. I do producing when I work with you, of course.
And you edit?
And I edit the episodes, I do all the lighting, and then I coordinate everything with Molly.
And you help write, kind of, right?
Yeah.
You help create the show.
Yeah.
So, Corey, besides what you do with us, this is just a small part of your job, right, for multimedia. What else do you do?
So at Multimedia, we really are full-time for the college. So we do like events. So they have like the Campus 5K, so we've recorded that, and then we do little promotional videos. We're also online support for online classes, so we do some of the video and those recordings, and then we have people who take care of actually putting them online. Multitude of things like that.
And you do commercials for the college. You do so much. And you have your own TV show, right? The college has its own TV show you guys produce.
Yeah, this.
Well, beyond this, right?
Yes.
You do other programs, right?
Yeah, we do. We have Images, which is our magazine program, which just simply promotes the college and lets the public know what's going on at COD.
How many people do you think work in multimedia?
We have 8 full-time staff currently, 1 associate producer who's fairly new. We'll see her in a little bit. And then we have various amounts of student aides. So right now we have 2, but we try to keep between 2 and maybe 5 student aides.
One thing that always impresses me if I'm walking around the campus, you guys are always there. You're there for the games, you're there for the theater, you're there for marketing, you're there for the student activities. And we have 3,000 employees who all have great things going on. So there's got to be a lot of demand, yeah?
Yeah, we are every year, every month of the year, we are pretty busy, even when the college isn't here. For example, now it is, while we're recording
like today.
this, yeah, it's Christmas break or holiday break for everybody, and our staff is actually having one of the busiest weeks we've had all year.
You're the hardest working people in show business. I want to introduce somebody. Come on, this is our newest associate producer.
Yes.
And she is actually going to take you backstage and introduce you to all the amazing people who put this show together month after month.
Hi everyone, my name is Kelly Figley. I'm the new associate producer here at Multimedia at College of DuPage. Today we're going to take a backstage look at Multimedia Studios, where we film Backstage Buzz, and just see what everyone does around here. Okay, so we're going to start over here with Kevin. Hey Kevin, you want to tell us a little bit about what you do here?
Sure, yeah, I run camera for Backstage Buzz, the marketing show for the MAC here at the college.
Okay. And then do you do anything in post-production after the show's all done?
Yeah, when Corey's all done shooting and editing it, we send it out to 12 cable stations throughout DuPage County, and also it's on our own WDCB-TV.
Okay, very cool. Thank you. All right, we're going to head over here to Chris now.
Thank you.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. You want to tell us a little bit about what you do here?
Sure. Today I'm in the role of floor director for Backstage Buzz, and when we're in the middle of a production, there's a lot going on. We have guests, we have our host, we have all the crew members, and I'm kind of trying to organize it as best as possible. So you'll see me giving hand signals, time cues to Diana and some of the guests, maybe making some adjustments in the studio. And I'm the voice between the control room and the studio. In case they need something done, I can hear them and then I can help make that happen.
Yeah. So it sounds like you wear a lot of hats. Do you have like a favorite part of the show that you typically run that you like to handle?
I like working with the talent. You know, I think there's a lot of excitement being up here with all the lights and whatnot, and I do my best to kind of calm it down and keep it organized as best as possible. But it's always fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Okay, we're going to go over to Ed. Hey, Ed.
Hi, Kelly.
You want to tell us about your job here?
Well, I am a member of the studio crew for Backstage Buzz, and typically I run a camera. It's Diana Martinez's camera, and not only do I have to pay attention to my instructions from the director, I'm listening intently to every word that Diana says, because after the show is over, I have to write the marketing copy that will accompany each episode as it goes out for cable distribution, and it's also seen on the Max YouTube channel.
Okay, very cool. How long apparently does it take you approximately to write out that copy?
Well, I like to take my time because there's a lot of creative things that you can do with the copy. It usually only takes a couple of hours in order to get something done, but I might look at it and wordsmith it for a while. So I want to create copy that's going to entice someone to want to watch the show or click on the link. So anything that can get somebody interested.
Makes sense. All right, well, thank you. So that's it for everyone here in the studio. We're going to head into the control room next. Okay, so to start off in the control room, we're going to talk to Mike. He is a student worker here at Multimedia Studios. So can you tell us a little bit about your job here?
Yeah, it's I get to do a little bit of everything here. I just help out where I'm needed, and I try to go the extra mile while I'm working with everybody. It's great. For the show, I'm usually here on teleprompter, and this just helps the on-talent remember what they're trying to say.
So you're a student worker. Has this been a good experience for you to do while you're also studying?
Yeah, it's great. I get to do stuff here that I wouldn't really be able to do anywhere else.
Awesome. Well, thank you. All right, we'll head up here then. All right. Hey, Elmir, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You want to tell us a little bit about your job here?
I make things work.
You make things work. He does.
Yeah.
What specifically does the station control?
I honestly have no idea.
Good. Okay, we're gonna keep going. So tell us a little bit about what your job is.
So I'm an engineer here. I make sure everything looks pretty, everything works. So whenever the director has a problem, I guess I'm the one to blame. So
you're the handyman of the area?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right.
That's about it.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, we're here with Paul.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
That was a little bit of an accent right there.
Well, a little bit.
A little bit. All right, do you want to tell us about your job here?
Well, here on Backstage Buzz, I direct the cameras and I switch the cameras. So, and Corey tells me what he kind of wants to look, how he wants it to look, and I kind of follow that.
And you basically have like the head control of like who does what, who's framing and everything in regards.
Camera and stuff like that, and you know, get to yell at the guys sometimes, just for fun.
Awesome. Yeah, it sounds fun. Well, great. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, and then we're gonna head over here to Jim. What do you do on Backstage Buzz?
I usually don't work on Backstage Buzz. I'm the manager at Multimedia Services. So aside from doing Backstage Buzz, Multimedia provides video and multimedia projects throughout the college. We do things for marketing communications and community relations and media relations. We provide support for faculty, for online courses. We do promotional videos for students to give them an idea what to expect from their classes, and any other support that the college needs. We provide the president's office with support, administrators. We stream all of the board meetings, and so community could view those.
Yeah. So Backstage Buzz really is just a very small portion of everything that multimedia handles here at the college.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, great. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Cool. All right. And then last but not least, we have Molly right here.
Hello.
Hi. So you want to tell us about your job here?
Sure. I'm a producer and writer for Backstage Buzz, and I work at the MAC, so I'm really the liaison between multimedia and the MAC. So I get answers from the director who she wants to interview, and I work on securing the guests, getting them all available on the same day, and a lot of communication and planning beforehand, and then I write the script for the episode.
Awesome. That sounds very exciting. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, and then attached to the control room, we have a little audio suite right here. And here is Sal.
Hi.
So you want to tell us about your position?
Yeah, I am the sound engineer for Backstage Buzz. So I make sure that everyone's mic'd up properly and you're not seeing any wires, and also make sure that there's proper sound recorded for all of our recording devices and playback. Also, I'm in charge of communications. There's got to be a way to talk to from people in the control room out to the studio, make sure that that's working correctly. And also a little bit on post-production end, I make sure that all the DVDs and media gets out to the cable station, so oversee that process.
Very cool. So audio, can that sometimes be a little tricky, a little challenging to make sure it gets just right, being in a separate room from it?
Actually, I love being separate here because it gets kind of crazy with all the producers and directors, so I like to be isolated here and capture the cleanest audio we can.
But number one, welcome to Backstage Buzz, the show where we give you the buzz that is backstage.
All right, well, that's basically all the different positions that you have here on Backstage Buzz. Thanks.
I am so glad that you got to go backstage with Kelly and see the studios at the Multimedia Department. It's truly amazing. And when you think about it, it's not that big of a crew that does all this work and creates all this programming. They are really dedicated, amazing people, and we're so lucky to have them here with us. Corey, before I let you go, I want to talk about something you just did for us, a really cool project that you did. So we had a tour come in, Dollar Quartet, and they did their show $1 Million Christmas, and they wanted an archive recording of it, right? And they called who?
They called Multimedia Services.
That's right.
At College of DuPage.
Which was so awesome. So how was that?
It was, the show itself was outstanding. I would have gone to see that just if I knew that there were tickets available. There were not. It was sold out. Right. But working on it was amazing. It was fun working with roughly the same crew that we do for Backstage Buzz, and then working with their coordinator and collectively making decisions on how it was going to look.
Now, the difficult part about a show like that is you guys come in, you start setting up, I walk in and go, wait a minute, I have 800 people here, you cannot be here, you cannot be here, right?
Yes.
And so when you're doing a show live like that, in front of an audience that's live, who's paying, right? So now we have to be respectful of them, but yet get the shot. How'd you do that?
Well, we try to be respectful of both sides, what we need, and then what you're trying to relate to your guests, because they are paying customers. Right. They want to enjoy the show, and we really don't want to get in their way either. So we come up with compromises, and I try to convince you to let me do as much as I can.
And it worked out fine.
And I thought it did too, and I think the end product's turning out really nice.
No, then at the end, you actually had them recreate some shots, right? So you can get some close-ups and get right where you need to be?
Yes, exactly. Because we weren't able to get into those crowd positions, we had them redo the show again afterwards so we could get those shots at those positions that we wanted to. And then we could kind of direct them more for where we wanted them to be and what part of the song we'd be focusing on what instrument.
So can you share a little bit with our audience of what you taped?
Yes, we have a small little cut of it, and here it is.
Awesome.
It's a one for the money, people show, get ready now, go, step on my boots shoes. You can do anything, right off of my boots and shoes.
Train coming, it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, that time keeps dragging on, but that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio.
Come on over, baby.
was a really wonderful show. That clip looks awesome.
Absolutely.
So if people want to learn more about multimedia services or get more information on the programming, who can they call?
They can call 630-942-4299, or they can go to cod.edu/multimedia.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. I'm Diana Martinez. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to check back next month where we'll have more interviews and behind-the-scenes stories with what's going on backstage at the MAC. Thanks so much for watching.